Hello everyone, welcome back to Dog Gaming here on YouTube, and we are in the game The Infected, and this is episode 13. Well, guess what? We are in a position this morning in the game, because it's only, 7 o'clock, to actually make our first greenhouse. So, in my travels, we now pretty much have on the map a cave to the south of us. So we have this one here that is the first cave that we went to, and we have one above us. Both of them look like they've come back as copper. So I did grab a few more from the cave close to us, not a lot, but a few. So this is the area that will be storage for lead. This is the area that will be storage for iron ingots. And then this one will be for copper. The other two at the back will be probably for aluminium and cobalt, whichever way I do it. But I need 8 copper ingots and I've got 12. So 5, 6, 7, 8. That was kind of what was slowing us down, holding us back, really. So there's our 8 copper ingots. We need 30 glass, which I did make enough, so there's 10, 20, 30 glass. We'll have to make a few more for the second greenhouse, but at the moment the priority is just to get one up and running. So we need 60 nails and 60 planks. 60 nails, I've got, is that 50? That must be 64, I think. Soon find out. The writing is a little bit small on those, so it's sometimes a bit hard to tell. 40, 50, 60 nails. So now we just need 60 planks. So we'll put that back in there. So we'll have to grab a few iron ingots and make a bit more, I suppose. Let's see, let's take them from here. So I can probably fit 20 at a time. Hopefully that's 20. Just before I started recording, I was being smacked by a few of the mini bosses coming by. They keep dropping off good loot, which is a good thing, but just the interruptions is a bit annoying. Another 20. So once we get the greenhouse made, we can actually move all our planter boxes up into the greenhouse, which is cool. That's what we're looking for. And then we won't be affected by the winter anymore, which will be awesome. Well, we won't see our crops dying off, put it that way. Okay, this is the last 20. One thing I do need to do, apart from pushing the planter boxes into the greenhouse, is to put some lights in there as well, which look good. That's it. Ta-da! How about that? Looks pretty cool, hey? So we just now need to move our planter boxes up here, plant some seeds. We don't have the water mechanism yet, so that's going to be a bit painful. So we'll have to self-water these really until we get a chance to do something a bit different. So if you turn these long ways, they're not exactly square, put it that way. So just put one as close as you can, I guess, to that corner. You can kind of more or less run these symmetrically. Hope I'm not making you too drunk and dizzy watching me go up and down these stairs. I'll try to be a bit smoother. So what I do is normally just run them along the back here first. So where is it? There, and then just move it back. And just more or less one on each side. Jeez. I mean, you can choose not to take on these guys, but it's just, Oi! Over here! Rather very noisy. I don't think he gave me anything, did he? Didn't give me a thing. Oh. Win some, you lose some. Alright, so we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a total of 8. I think it's either 7 or 8, I think, that fit along the back here, so should be able to do that quite well. Where's it stop out? Don't want to be too picky, but lining them up would be good. So yeah, when you get the water pump going, everything becomes easier because you can put a little water station inside the house, so you don't have to go and collect water anymore. It's just easy peasy. It's like, you know, in real life, just having a tap at the sink kind of thing with the water plumbed in. But that again is you know, another piece of tech, so we'll have to make our way this side. We'll have to make our way to another town and see if we can score ourselves the water tech. I think it's, yeah, it's just called Waterhouse Technology. So that's what we're missing. Well, we're missing a lot of stuff actually, but that's what we're missing in terms of getting our water to work a lot better. But first things first, you know, we spend all that time with timber, planks and nails and what have you getting these things built, so you don't want to lose them. But that's kind of what the game does to you. You kind of have to start off simple and then gradually get to this point where you can have your own greenhouses operational. Okay, so we got one there, so that's 4 on that side. That'll be what, 8? I'm not sure if there could be enough gap for 9. If there is, then we'll certainly, you know, look at putting another one in the middle there. It's so cool when this is actually operating properly. Not sure if there's enough space in there. Maybe we just put a torch in the middle, perhaps, I don't know. And there's absolutely no reason why we can't put crops in there. So let's just have a look. Did I have water in there? I might take that out and use that as well. Where is it? In here. Collect some water. And I don't think it matters if it's dirty water either. What have I got? I'll drink up what I've got. Might even be able to go down and collect a bit of dirty water. You know what? I reckon it's time to snag another few of these and make another larger flask. No, I've got to make ingots first, don't I? That's right. So, let's take out whatever we got in here. Oh, I might as well make another couple of those ingots, so we'll get those going. Now, what seeds do we need? What? Potato, onion, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe another pumpkin. I tell you what, it would be really good to get these things up and going so you can fill these up, maybe get a few more of these, then you'll never have a problem. You always just go and grab something like that. I suppose it doesn't really matter what we put in, is it? So there's potato, it'll need water. Onion will need water. Again, watermelon. I'm pretty certain they don't die off, they just don't grow unless they've got the water in them, sort of thing. There we go, and make it one more pumpkin. Alright, time to go collect these ingots. How much longer? Almost there. And then we'll go fill up. I'm trying to remember how much water does a plant bed take up. Because it's definitely more than 60, because I know that if I take water in a little green flask, it's certainly not enough to fill it up. I'm guessing a little bit here, but let's just fill these up while I've got the chance. Keep them rocking along. Okay. Okie dokie. So what I might do, I'll do 2 things. One, just, whoops, no, make some more nails while I've got the chance. And throw those in there. Then I think if I just throw the 3 in here, I can make a large flask. Yep, okay. Yeah, look, I might do that. Just go down to the water's edge. Odds are I'm going to run into something. No? Amazing. So I think I can fill up that one. I can drink the clean water, empty it, fill up that one, and then fill up that one. So I've kind of got, what, 260 water. So we'll just see. We'll just see how far does that go. How far does it stretch? Hopefully we don't get interrupted by boneheads again. So if I use the 200, there's 100. Oh, so it's 100 each. Okay. Okay, that's not so bad. I might not even worry about the... So when you only have to do this one more time, I'm not going to worry about the small one. In fact, what I would be better off doing, maybe just use that to fill that up for a small amount, and then I'll refill it. Actually, because it's raining, I can probably afford to do this. It'll fill it all the way back up again, probably because it's a storm, shower, whatever you want to call it. And so now we can just, whoops, just go through and refill all of these. Like I said, it's a very manual thing, but if, whoops, that one's done. If I've got that water just sitting not far from this greenhouse, it'll be a bit easier to fill up. So that's cool. They should all start to grow now. These guys will fill back up again, and then I'd go outside and smack these guys because they keep trying to destroy everything. Here they come. Hey, you doing? Yeah, you smack me, you get killed. Oh, look, these are few of them. Oh. Holy cow. You're all into it this morning, hey? Noisy bunch. What do I need? I need the medicated one. Fix my knee. What's he giving me? Some rope. Totally useless. Feathers. Yeah, not too bad. Clay. Oh man. Some fibre, even worse. And the best stuff is... oh, 14 electrical components. See, that makes it all worthwhile. I've got so much of this stuff now. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That's 161 electrical parts. Wow. That in there. Did I make one for rope? I did. And here they come again. Every 5 seconds. Trying to break something. Here he comes. I just saw one of your mates come by. Or multiple of them. And more rope. Now that I've just put the rope away, that's fantastic. Thanks for that. Alright, so rope again. Clay. We'll eventually use this area here to manufacture. We might get maybe the cement mixers and the grinder and all that'll be in here. Like it'll be a workshop area. Not quite sure why I use the dried tuna like that. Anyway. And then feathers. Okay, all good. So we'll take out the clean water that was in there. Maybe just put this back into here. It is a bit of a miscellaneous food and water cupboard at the moment. So that's all good. Eat one of them. We'll have to get some. It's still raining. See, these things are full already. So from one I can do that. From the other I can do that. Might grab a watermelon. Oop. Take it downstairs. We'll harvest that. Oh, I just realised didn't see that before. The fire's out, dude. Can't have the fire out. I mean, at least in this game, it's not like you have to... You just got this lighter that never kind of goes out, basically. Alright, put my watermelon seed back. I'm going to eat one of these. That's dirty water, so I'll put that in there. So once the water's fixed up, see, it's almost noon already. That's taken, you know, from 7 o'clock to 12 o'clock to make sure that, well, I suppose I've been doing a few other things, but yeah, you know, 3 or 4 hour job trying to get that greenhouse set up. And we've got, you know, quite a few more planter beds that we can put in it, which is handy. So we should be able to collect ourselves all of that. And then we'll do that again. Can't really do this that easily. But, so one of these is full of clean water. And then this one's about to be full of clean water again. Okay. And then we'll pretty much be right to go, I guess. Take out another couple of pieces of meat. There you go. So, got all our water back and everything. Cool. Okay, let's save the game here quickly. Now, so we've got our first one in place, which is absolutely fantastic. We should be getting these things going again. I think that was 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, it wasn't. 10, there you go. So we'll have to have a think about this because we need to buzz off to the other towns. I've got a lot of iron fragments still, which is really handy. Oh, that's what we might do. Hang on. Let's take 2 of these with us. Did I have... Oh, it's called plant fibre in one of my things and fibre in the other. I was just thinking, just to finish off this area here, we might put in a couple of torches. Actually, tell you what, I might put them in the kind of over here somewhere. Placeables, furniture, lights. Just put them over here, so it's out of the way a little bit. I can still put some planter boxes near them or whatever, and I can certainly move them later, so it's not that big a deal. But it'll just give me a little bit of light up in here. It looks quite good, but it also means I can kind of come and go from the... I mean, the idea is to put another level on the top of this, I think. And then make that maybe the main kitchen area. And then a like lounge bedroom kind of area. Most of the manufacturing is downstairs. But there'll need to be another, not so much another level, but just the roof itself on top is where I'll be putting the solar panels and the wind turbines and stuff as well. And then, you know, we should end up with a garage out here somewhere. Okay, drop down here. You can certainly drop down there without killing yourself, which is good. Alright, let's take this wagon and just put it over against the wall here a bit more so it's out of the way. And go grab a little bit more timber. Because now a lot of these trees are coming back anyway. You know, I guess we should be running off to these towns possibly tomorrow in the game and seeing if we can retrieve the rest of our tech. Even if it's a... I don't know, is that a waste of time, like trying to do one episode where you get all the tech, or is it, you know, better in one way just to do one episode, one town, but while I'm going there, put a metal extractor into each one? I don't know. Might be a total waste doing that to every single one of them, because I'll probably never go back and revisit it again. You know, the ones that are close by to my main base, that makes sense. But the other ones certainly don't. Stop, Froggy. Okay. Can't wait to see what it's like to get Mike. And don't forget, I have also He hasn't got any friends. Is that it? Where's this chicken girl? There's a bird there. I thought I saw her move behind this tree. No? I heard her. I was going to shoot her with the bow and arrow, but here she goes. She's up here somewhere. There she goes. Always handy to have fresh eggs. Alright. Pretty much every time I collect new eggs, I have to revisit the current eggs that I've got. So that's probably the next thing. Feels so good that we've at least got that part. We'll certainly have to revisit the water situation from time to time. Let's have a look. I was actually using this one too, the one underneath, and just putting all the spare wood chips and fibre. So I kind of have to remember that I've got those in there if I'm looking for stuff. That's right. I decided to have a chest called biofuel, but it's also got oil cans that the guys keep giving me. Okay, so spoiled food. This is the one I did have, 648. Okay, so I'll throw that in. That'll be my new one. Throw that in. Can probably spoil a fair bit of this. Oh, actually, tell you what I could do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Every time I get at least 15. Oh, jeez. Where are you? Hey, you just walked straight past me, you noggin. Twisty, spinning, martial arts kick, MMA guy, I don't know. Funky stuff. See, 11 mechanical parts. Goodness me. Some feathers. And some iron. Not bad, I suppose. So we'll throw that in there. While we're here, we'll do what we were going to do in the first place before we were rudely interrupted. Throw our spoiled meat in. That should make us 5 biofuel. That's why it's so handy just to keep that running. Oh my goodness, that's a lot. Down here, iron fragments, throw that in. Keep these cooking. I have a feeling that maybe we make a few ingots out of this. Oh, I only had 4. We need to have another look again at this stones that we've got. Oh my goodness. Yep, that's a lot. Just get my weight down under 75 so I can move again. So I throw 2 in there, so that's all full. Oh, they both don't have any, okay. That's why it's so handy now to have 2 metal extractors up and running. And have a box just there so you can kind of just continue running and filling things up. So that one's chockers. No, I think I've used them all up now. Is that right? Yeah. Alright. Well, that's pretty handy. That's pretty good. Okay. So we've got 3 more plank stands that we could be filling up. Let's just do another couple of runs here. A bit more timber. So what's the next thing, I wonder? Well, I did build a couple of those larger sort of storage areas. Yeah, the metal framed, what do you call them, box storage units or whatever, and that, and you know, you can organize your storage a lot better. Is that it? Yeah. So yeah, you could make a fair few more of them. They take 40 planks each, so that's pretty expensive. So it certainly does take a while to keep, get all the ingredients for those. Plus I think they use up 20 screws, which is 2 copper ingots. And then they also use, I think, 6 ingots, six normal iron ingots. So yeah, they're not cheap, but they certainly do a good job of organising things. So we will no doubt need a fair few more of those. Can I fit another one on there? I don't think I can. No, one on the end. Alright, so we'll fill that up. Then, I think because I just went out, I'm going to throw these in here, get them out of my inventory. And then we can take all of these guys and fill up our plank stands here at the end. Get those out of the way, which would be good. And then do another one. Rocket through these. Okay, entry there. Okay, and then just fill that up. Okay, that's pretty cool. So we've got at least 200 planks just sitting there, so that's handy. That's really cool. Because all these trees have come back, it's a good opportunity to go and get some more. So what we might do is tomorrow we'll line up, I guess, going out and seeing if we can get some more tech. It does make you wonder. I've got so much in the way of kit at the moment that maybe I should just be looking for the tech in the towns and then just exiting the town. It does make me wonder. What's the point of searching absolutely every single building if I'm really just chasing the tech? And honestly, as soon as I get the chemistry table, I'll be trying to make the antidote to get the AI helper Mike here. And like those fences, the bigger barbed wire fences that are meant to stop the mini bosses from coming in, they simply use a massive amount of sort of stone, really, because you're using the stone to make the iron ingots. I think each one needs 3 iron ingots and 3 iron fragments. So it really just comes down to it being very expensive in terms of stone. So at the moment, where do I get my stone from? I get it from these mineral extractors. Like maybe I should be moving this further along and putting another couple of these here. I don't know. I have to have a think about that. But that's kind of, I'm starting to think that that's what the process is going to have to be. I mean, inside, I suppose I could potentially build another couple of brick forges and have 4 of them going, but at some point it gets really difficult to maintain everything if you're running around constantly trying to feed it with coal or firewood or whatever to keep it burning. The coal makes it a lot easier. I'm sure you can just do the rounds with, I guess, 4 pieces of coal, fill them all up, and off you go again, kind of thing. So there's a lot of that to do. What I might do is I try very much not to show every little grindy bit because it gets a bit boring just watching me just do the basics sort of thing. Why is there a he's stuck on the edge. Just want to see if I can knock him off in a sec. He's stuck there. What? That's another. Jeez, you really got to try to hit them ahead of themselves. Can I get this guy? So I got both of them, did I? Oh, I must have. Okie dokie. And I gather, like, in one way, I should be letting Mike do all this stuff. You know, free up some of these log stands and then let him go out and cut down timber. That's probably what I should be doing. So it doesn't make much sense that I'm doing this right now. I probably should be doing it the other way around. Putting some more priorities towards trying to find the chemistry table tech and then getting good old Mike here at the house. Alright, so this might be our last one for a while. Should I go for a smaller tree maybe? They're not too far away. It only takes 2 hits to get it, so. But yeah, like, I think the question will be raised about how many solar panels and wind turbines I have to have running. I know in previous games I've had 50 wind turbines. Yeah, that's it, 50, it's a lot. But I can't remember, I think I had like generated 1,000 plus electricity, and then you can have a couple of fridges and see, the oil pump powers all the other equipment. I think that's full now. So yeah, it's gonna need quite a big roof on the top to be able to do all that. So put that back. Okay. Alright. Well, that's looking pretty good. Got all my timber back. Just have a look. Oh, yeah, they're growing. What's the water situation like? I think it's out. I don't know. Maybe I should put something up the top there. I don't know. Like, you know, a cupboard or something where it's just full of water bottles. Very tempting. Alright, let's just take care of that. So these guys are full, yeah. So all we do is run back in here. So 1 water bottle basically covers 2 planter beds. So half. Oh, this is why you really want to get that water pump technology going. Okay, so they're all ready. It's going to rain again anyway. Man. Alright. And fill both of these up. So these should do the other planter boxes, which is pretty cool. I really like the idea that you can store a lot of these melons and whatnot. Oops, where did that go? Disappeared. Alright. So, I don't know, I think it's quite possible that that might be, it might not need much more to be completely full. So there's 200 again. How's that going for fuel? Might just grab 3 pieces of firewood. You know, sometimes you can just use the coal. It's a bit of a waste, but that fills it up anyway. So yeah, this is pretty good now. We know we've certainly got our crops growing again inside of a greenhouse, which is always really good. It's protected now. I mean, the ultimate thing is to obviously get oops, get that over there. To get the water pump technology, so we don't have to keep refilling these things all the time. So put back in there again the clean water. I mean, just to make a couple of flasks is fine. I wouldn't be bothered making multiple of them or anything, because before you know it, we'll have the water pump technology and it'll just water itself. You'd never have to do this again. I mean, in terms of watering the plants kind of thing. Alright, I'll eat that up. So yeah, apart from needing a bit of a health increase, it looks pretty good. Alright, well, I'll have to leave this episode here. If you like what you saw today, then help and support the channel, please, by just smashing the like button if you'd like to be notified of more videos as they pop up on the channel, then by all means subscribe. Alright, thanks everyone. Cheers.